What's up, everybody? Rouse Family 5. I went to a particular vendor to have them help me put together the outline of the house and some other things, and I just wanted to share that we are at full steam ahead and getting ready to go. So wanted to share this with you. There are resources out there to help you, and I want to say a special thanks to my vendor of choice now, and I've left one vendor and I've moved over to this vendor. It is Holiday Cora, and David has just been amazing. If ever I email him, he is very receptive. He returns my calls, and I can't say enough about the service that I've received from him. So, as I said, over the weekend, the order is coming, and here's just a snippet of the order that he has helped me with, and check this out.
This video deals with the setup of 3530. This video deals with the setup of 3532 ticket. Alright, how we have this whole setup is we have all 3010 pixel strip, including the outline for the driveway and sidewalks. So all of these are long range receivers due to the spread out nature of this. So this is a long range 4-port receiver. And what we have here is, one line here. It's going to be this here. And so what we have here is a first receiver in the front here, and that's going to handle this going that way, 17 feet, and then 22 feet, and then jumping over here to 15 feet. This receiver back here handles the next row, or next section, 69 total feet divided by 4. So you can see it starts right here, splits off, goes this direction, then over here there's an extension, then there's an extension over here, and that gets all the way up to the front corner of the driveway and the sidewalk. Alright, so the next receiver we have is down here. It's located around the corner of the front of the garage door. And so we have a short run, goes up here, and then this one jumps up to the second level and covers over here. So this is 16 total feet. Then another extension cable reaches over and hits this right hand post over here on the right side. Additionally, this goes up over here to the 17-foot second floor horizontal gutter right here. So this handles a total of 4. Now, for reference here, the dark blue lines are the Cat5 data cables that are feeding pixel data to these devices. Okay. And so the next receiver we have is up here up on the roof, and we can see that that handles here, the 14-foot going in reverse. Then this handles the 11-foot up here, the 11-foot, and at the end of the 11-foot, it crosses back over with an extension, goes back up the gable and over, and then the other output covers here, going across. And then finally, we have another extension cable going down here to this vertical, and then jumping over here to this right vertical. And the final receiver we have is for the front right yard, and that's going to be 15 feet going to the front and 15 feet going to the side corner at the driveway and sidewalk. And then we have 26 total feet going off to this side in one run. Okay, so let's look at that in the spreadsheet. So here's what we have. Now, these don't have any IP addresses. These are all long-range receivers, and we'll talk about the long-range receiver box. So this is the front left yard right here. And if we scroll down here, front left yard up here. And then we have the house outline corner, this one right here. And then over here we have the other one, which is house outlines, second floor roof. And then we go back down to the front right yard, and you can see we're complete there. All of this is within spec, no power injection required here, as you can see. So these are all easy direct runs, super simple. Okay, so now let's talk about what's actually in the cart. So here's the cart. So these are our 5 receiver boxes. They're $66 a piece. That includes the power supply. They're fully assembled. They have 4 outputs. All right, and they're 12 volts. This is the one controller you'll need. It controls everything. So this will actually have 8 ports. It's 4 ports shown here. So you'll have 2 receiver boards. This is this expansion board right here. That'll have 8 ports. So this means that you're only using 5 of the 8. So we have a lot more expansion capability still built into this box. Now we have 20 total rolls of strip. And note that that does include a 10-foot extension. So you may see some references here to these being 20-foot cables with the light blue, but they're actually 10 foot because they already come with a 10-foot. So you only have to extend them another 10 foot, and I've included all those cables as we'll see here. So here's the controller, the actual thing that controls the pixels. Here are the Cat5 cables necessary to go from this control box over to the long-range receivers. The pixel strip itself. You will end up with some extra, like for example, when we're doing a 15-foot run, the strip's 16 foot. We don't try to save that. We just cut it off and throw it away or keep it for another project. So 230s, it'll be 215. So you'll take and cut the 16 and a half down to 15 to fit that, and then you'll be set. Okay, so you may see when you add them all up, it seems like it's more. These are the appropriate extension cables necessary to accomplish all that reaching from where it is. Here's pixel trim for mounting onto the house. And that includes the clips, the zip ties, the white pixel trim. And this is also the clear Lexan clips for here. So you have to mount the strip to something. You can't just leave it. So the typical way would be to go and buy standard stakes from Home Depot, the lawn stakes. Stake them into the ground. And then on top of the stake, screw in one of those clips, one of these clips right here. It'll be facing upward. Then take your 1/2-inch PVC pipe and then just thread it along these bending locations. You may have to put a little bit of effort into bending it to get at these tight corners here, but it will work. Then you're going to just zip tie your strip to the top or front edge of the PVC 1/2-inch PVC along here. Now on the house it's pixel trim, so you'll have the PVC pipe, then the pixel trim will actually be attached to it. And so that'll assemble as one whole unit. Okay, what else do we have here? One extra thing here you'll need some silicone to cap up the ends. And some shrink wrap to mic splice connections. So one of those. And 172 for any kind of splicing you're doing for longer runs. And you are all set. So the total it looks like we come up with here is $1,421.34. So I'll save this cart for you.
Okay, so I've said that time and time again. I know that for some, $1,400 is quite a bit, and I get it. We're all on a budget, and none of us are millionaires. Maybe 2 or 3 of you out there, but anyway, go out there and try to find a way, to get your family hustle on. This is pretty cool hobby that you've kind of embarked on, and I'm doing it. And I'm saving, and I don't carry, So anyway, my point in wanting to show this to you today that there are a lot of resources out there, and this is David from Holiday Coral, and I highly recommend their site. I was with another vendor, and I just didn't get this quality of service. I mean, this guy, we talked on the phone, we emailed, he jumped on my computer and looked at some things and said, hey, I think I can help you. He taught me about the E1.31, and with also the help of folks on YouTube like John Storms and just others, Lynchburg Lights. Those guys, there's just tremendous amount of resources out there. So you guys can do this. I did place the order, and I shared with you over the weekend videos when I was doing the picture frames and the window frames and my mega trees. That an order was coming. I would share it with you. So I'm so excited. Today is Tuesday, the 17th of September, and I hope to get that soon. And we'll be sure to open it together, and then I'll do my inventory and lay out everything, and I'll start trying to get this going. So again, I just want to show you that there's a lot of support out there, people who really want you to get this, and I thought it would be interesting and fun to share this with you. And that's pretty much it. So I want to support you. Please send me some comments. I know you folks out there and you're watching these things. If there's anything you want to learn, even about incandescents and Light-O-Rama products, or I'm not the best when it gets into the Vixen and what's that name, sand something boxes, but I can direct you at least to those resources that can help you. I would encourage you to watch a lot of the Kenta Spader Christmas. I mean, he's one of the aficionados. I can't say that right now, I'm a little tired. But he is a real subject matter expert when it comes to pixels and power injection and things that you need to know in order to do this. I'm really good at incandescents and just your standard light shows, and with the Light-O-Rama products, I can help you with a lot of that stuff. So please send me some comments. I like to get some feedback, and if I don't know it, I know how to get some resources and answers for you, and direct you to forums. There's a lot of assistance out there. So I thank you for your time. I'm having a lot of fun getting ready for the 2019 holiday season. I spent the whole weekend working, doing a little bit every night, and I'm having fun. So thank you as always. Like and subscribe. And with that, Ross Family 5, we're out.